Kaspa holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. I appreciate you guys as always, for sticking around and showing so much love on these updates. But yeah, without further ado, let's analyze and take a look at, what's really happening with Kaspa's price right now. So if you're looking across the board right now, we're seeing quite a bit of green across the board. Market did bounce, and again, if you did see my market analysis update, you guys know what's happening. Kaspa specifically up 13% right now, one of the top gainers, and was actually on a trending category on CoinMarketCap and on CoinGecko. So, I saw a lot of comments coming in, Crypto ZX, we need an update on Kaspa, it's pumping. So, we're going to talk about that. Of course, it's always nice to see a Kaspa up. At the end of the day, no one really wants the price of, any coin to go down, let alone Kaspa. But, we need to look at it from a realistic standpoint. But of course, a great day with the price currently sitting at about, you could see this for yourself, 6.66 cents. So almost 6.7 cents. Also up 11.1% in Bitcoin comparative. Now, if you're looking at the valuation, back above 1.7 billion in the 24-hour trading volume at about 188.9 million. One thing I would like to point out here is that the buying pressure has increased quite significantly. We haven't seen in a long time, for the trading volume to be at the level where it is. So of course that is always a good point. But what's really causing this? That's what we're going to be talking about. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So look at this. Thank you, CoinMarketCap, for the category of Made in America. While the visibility is appreciated and a large majority of the Kaspa hash power in the US, it's important to note that Kaspa is also a stateless, decentralized project with no headquarters, no central authority, and no corporate structure, just like Bitcoin. Kaspa belongs to a nation, company, Kaspa belongs to no nation, company, or entity, but the community of the contributors are users worldwide. Kaspa is truly global, open source, and stateless. Here's a list of countries where mining nodes are known. Some nations might be missed as not all nodes are public. This also includes Kaspa ambassador regions, many known as home mine. If you are mining in the country not listed, leave a comment and you can see a list of these countries. And this is what excites people, right? That it is seen as completely decentralized, no entity really controlling Kas, which gets a lot of people excited. And of course, this is why it's known as BTC 2.0. And again, that is a big label to have. I've shared on my channel before, nothing really comes close to BTC in my opinion, but this is where the speculators really are speculating on this project. Again, it's a layer 1. A lot of people are excited, and of course layer 1, layer 2s, we know the hype factor around them. But yeah, great point. And I've always said in every single update of mine, even though the price has been just completely plummeting day by day, one thing I've always said is, I got to give props to, Kaspa's circulation supply, because 99.9% of the coins that you'll launch or, that are hyped up in a bull market, usually circulation supply tokenomics are garbage, literally garbage, meaning barely any percentage of the supply is actually on the market. Over time, you're going to see, these unlocks happening, VCs really, dumping over time. But, Kaspa does not have that. Kaspa pretty much has all of its supply available in circulation, and that is a huge plus point. And of course, credit is deserved where it belongs. Of course, a lot of speculation about whether or not Binance is going to come and list, but I think obviously we're really going to see when that happens, because as of now there's no signs of that. But with that said, let's analyze and take a look at what's happening with the price of Kaspa, and of course what we could be expecting as far as the dominance is concerned. You can see this for yourself: 62.17%, gaining a lot of traction right now. And again, dominance showing this type of strength is by no means a time to be getting excited if you are an altcoin holder. Reason why I say that is because dominance being this high, a little bit of a retracement for BTC would completely cause altcoins to go towards the downside. But with that said, we actually did see Bitcoin making its way up to $83,661. Obviously we got rejected at the 38.2. If you watch my market analysis update, I did say even though we're seeing a little bit of a bounce, I am still not buying this. I'm not buying it until, we get back in the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. Stock market had a green day, of course, some tariffs announcement, and of course, the inflation. Again, inflation is still up in the air in terms of, people, having a conversation regarding inflation rising. But in terms of CPI, I think CPI numbers go live tomorrow, and of course also on top of that, some of the external factors around the globe. We did hear some good news coming out, which of course I think kind of eased the uncertainty within the markets, but still nowhere near to where we really need to see the price of Bitcoin at. So with that said, let's analyze and take a look at what's happening with Kaspa. So of course, Kaspa retested 5.5 cents. And if someone accumulated around that range, you did see Kaspa go up 37.9% in just a matter of a day. But I know a lot of people are going to come out and say, Kaspa, this is it. This is the time to be getting excited. Market is booming, Kaspa is booming. But you don't want to be ignoring that, Kaspa has been going down pretty much day by day for the longest time. So a little bit of a bounce like this, even though it is exciting, we shouldn't really be, jumping too much, because of course dominance is still quite high right now. And believe it or not, we could actually see the price falling down to 5.5 cents quite fast if Bitcoin makes its way back down to the likes of 78.6, or potentially even retesting the $76,000 support that we just set just 2 days back. So of course, great sign. We did get stopped out at significant resistance, so that is obviously not a surprise, because resistance tends to be a hurdle for the price. But you really want to see the price get back into this blue zone, the 10 cents mark, and then make its way back up to the main level, which is at 13.5 cents. If we're able to get back above there, then we could be having a different conversation. But as of now, even though we're seeing a little bit of a bounce, I am not buying this. We need to look at it from this angle as well. Remember, a lot of bearish momentum was coming. A lot of people were anticipating Kaspa could fall lower. Market makers can step in there, because if there's a lot of shorts piling up, this is where market makers can step in, shake out all these shorts that are piling up. And of course, that tends to happen day in, day out. So in terms of getting overly excited, we still need to obviously wait for more confirmations, but I'm sure no one's really complaining for a 37% move towards the upside. But yeah, we'll take it one step at a time. Let me know down below what you guys think. We'll see you later. I've been Crypto ZX, and peace out.